Generosity. Found in most dictionaries, the definition of it is showing qualities of being kind and generous, while if you look into it a little bit deeper, it's when you're giving something freely, but also abundantly. When given to the right person, they are forever grateful. And usually, they will never ask for anything else in return. They would never constantly bug someone saying, you need to give me this more and more. In the case of Darkside Phil, people who are abundantly generous with him while dealing with his bullshit usually come in and give him a lot of money. But in his case, this is always mandatory, you know, leave your tithings in the fucking basket. But what purpose comes from this? Like, what is the end goal of all this generosity? Not a goddamn thing, and if you bring up a vest streak, you're gonna get fucking banned.
And so, I'll say this up front as well. As you know, we have a no drama policy on the chat.
Yeah, we know. You made a pin of that a lot of times, Phil.
What that means is that we're not going to have people coming in here trying to derail the stream with outside drama from, you know, completely unrelated to what we're doing on the streams. Not to say that you can't talk about other stuff, but if you try to derail, you try to bring up nonsensical drama, you know, crap, it's just not going to be entertained on my content. And understand, it's always been against the rules. And if you get moderated, you know, not much I can do about that.
Even though I can freely talk about drama when it's me talking about it, but if you fuckers talk about it, oh no, you'll be moderated. My gouty foot is down.
Gotta pay attention and don't bring up nonsense, okay? Especially today. Like I said already, I'm kind of in a not in a great mindset, so.
I'm not in a great mindset. I don't have my fucking whale to give me money. Wah, I'm not in a good mindset. Oh, hey, money.
Coming into this, you know, I'm trying to basically, you know, readjust myself and have a good time with you guys, right?
You never have a good time with anybody or anything that you do. It's like you just sit there and you just want the clock to go down. Kind of like how people who are lazy at their job, they just stare at the clock, wanting it to hit like maybe 10 p.m., 11 p.m., so they can get the fuck out. So they can clock in and get their paycheck and clock out. That's essentially all that you're doing right now.
Right? All right, so anyway. Today is Sunday.
Yes. Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Stop this! It is Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day, yes. Call your mother.
It's Sunday. It's a day full of gaming.
It's a day full of gaming. Call your mom!
Excited for today. You know, again, I'm hoping to keep my mind off of stuff in my real life. You know, with a fun stream here today.
Okay, so I get it. You want to have a fun day, even though that's all bullshit. Call your fucking mom!
So hopefully it's a good one. That's what's going on with me today. And then he did a second super chat. He says, and you're looking pretty good today. That is ridiculous. How dare you compliment my looks? Everyone knows I look like a big, bloated, dead, floating body. Or like a, you know, a swollen, like someone stung my face with bees. And it went zoop! Right?
No, and I get what you're trying to do. You're doing self-deprecating humor on yourself. Whenever you try to tell a joke, Phil, it's not funny. All that you hear is crickets and someone coughing very awkwardly. This whole joke that you're trying to make is not funny. We get it. You look like shit. Why joke about it when you're not funny?
3 years ago, we were doing a special retrospective marathon as an event here on DSP Gaming. We were going down memory lane. In fact, this might have been my last retrospective event. I don't even remember.
Oh, God, he's going back to memory lane, guys. He's going back to the time where he's talking about the start of the fest streak.
We were going down memory lane. We were watching old videos. We were having a good time. And we just so happened to be watching a random, like, channel update vlog that I had done maybe, like, 10 years prior. Okay?
Yeah, the whole thing about the retrospective event, anytime that he would try to fucking make money, he would be like, oh, hey guys, remember when I used to be popular? Remember when I used to be relevant in the YouTube engine? Oh, hey guys, let's watch videos about that. And then, yeah, you get the idea.
And in the vlog, I happen to be wearing a vest, a beige vest. And everyone's like, do you have that? It's like a puffy jacket style vest. It's like, do you still have that? Because we've never seen you wear that in any kind of recent time frame. You know, and I was like, well, you know what it is I moved out to Washington. When I move out here, all the weather out here is different. I don't really wear that kind of clothing anymore.
Yeah, but yet, if someone gave you $150, you'll wear it.
If I go out, I'll wear, like, I have a leather jacket. I wear my leather jacket out or whatever if it's colder in the winter or fall. But outside of that, I wouldn't really be wearing that kind of, like, puffy vest anymore. That was, like, more Connecticut-style clothing from where I came from.
Wait. That was the style in Connecticut? What? So you're not gonna wear it in fucking Washington State because that's not the style of Washington State. Oh, but the leather jacket is. Like, come on, dude.
So you're talking, yeah, it was like a 3 to 4 month streak where every single stream I was raising $100 in tips. It was superb, tremendous.
Yeah, it was superb, tremendous. And then you try to say that we did this, guys. We raised $20,000 when in fucking reality you did. And this was during the fucking pandemic, too. This is when inflation was out the fucking rails. This is when people were losing their fucking jobs. But you just sat there gloating about how you made all this money. Or, excuse me, how we made all this money, guys. We did so good. And then he tried using the bankruptcy hearing as, like, an excuse.
It helped a lot because at that point, I was going through a bankruptcy. All right? I had no money. All my money was going to bills and...
No. It didn't go to bills. It went to WWE champions. Get it right.
And lawyers and all kinds of shit. And basically, if that hadn't happened, I would have been way hard up. And it was really helpful at that time in my life to have that support.
Yeah, because you couldn't get it anywhere fucking else. Instead, you had to rattle that cup. He's like, hey, guys, give me $100. I'll wear that vest for you. I'll be silly.
And so it was called the Vest Streak. We actually had a thing at the bottom of the screen that said Vest Streak. To every stream when we hit the vest goal, another number added to the streak, right?
Yeah, it was. There was a streak counter. And then whenever it broke, it was at the very end of, I think it was Paper Mario Origami King. You got butthurt that nobody's contributing, guys. Come on. We need this vest streak to keep going. And then it didn't happen. And you got sad.
But I'll be honest with everyone, because you guys know me. It kind of got annoying. And here's why it got annoying. Of course...
Wait. How did that get annoying to you? You were making a shitload of fucking money. So, earning this much money got annoying? Please, go on.
Not because I was being supported. That was amazing. The level of support I was receiving was outstanding, tremendous, over-the-top positive.
Now it's, I got this. Now it's positive. But then again, anytime money is given to this fucking pig, it's always going to be positive.
Okay? But... basically what happened was, people started coming to the streams, and let's be honest, it was trolls. It was people who pretended like they were fans, but they were here to derail my content.
How the fuck do you know they were trolls? How do you know it was detractors? Anytime that someone comes in and they want to say something, you automatically assume that they're a detractor. So again, how do you know?
And they would come to the streams, and they'd be like, oh, is Phil going to hit the vest goal? Oh, the goal. Is he hitting the goal? What vest is he going to wear? Will there be a vest today? The vest. And basically the whole chat would end up being... vest, and it's like...
Phil, what if it was someone that actually was a genuine fan of yours, curious about if you were going to hit the vest streak, if you're going to add another tally to the mark? What if you were actually going to wear a vest? Maybe they were just curious, and it got people excited. Why is it that that's annoying to you? Oh no, it's the detractors' fault. Detractors ruin our fun, you guys.
What the fuck, dude? Right?
Yeah, chew that water, fucking asshole.
Absolutely positively bullshit.
Okay, how is it bullshit? Like I said, it could have been a genuine fan excited that you were going to wear the vest again. Because, didn't you say that that was a fucking symbol against the detractors? That you could overcome, or excuse me, y'all could overcome everything?
I don't want my whole stream to be about that. I don't want everyone on a stream to be talking constantly about income. To be talking about support levels.
Like I already said, you know those kettles that I talked about in the last video? Yeah, they're all dead now. Now there's a new fucking family of kettles. Essentially, you're saying, I don't want to talk about that much support anymore. But yet, every single fucking time, you're pointing at your tips goal, pointing at your subs, pointing at your super chats, saying, oh, I need all this support, guys. Please give me the support. I need it so badly. It'll help the channel a whole lot. Give me 100 likes. So, how the fuck is that any different?
If someone's going to mention it, it should be me. I'm the one running the business. I'm the one running everything. So if I feel the need to do a plug and say, hey guys.
I'm the one who run the successful business. Me. That's all I'm thinking of right now. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck me.
Want to support the stream? Please do this. That's on me. That's not on the viewer. But what happened was we had people, we had dozens of people coming in a day with sock accounts and everything. And all, oh, the vest streak, the vest. And it got annoying. Even my viewers who were here for gameplay were like, dude.
I'm saying this, dude, you're bringing up sock accounts because of the bullshit that happened to you recently. The whole drama with Keemstar. Now you're bringing up sock accounts into your past, creating more of the fake history that you already create to begin with. So you don't know that they're sock accounts, but it's more convenient to bring this shit up. Also, I do remember this as well. You were getting more vests to add to the vest streak because apparently you thought everyone was getting tired of seeing that stupid fucking special needs vest all the time. That beige vest that you always wore. God.
This is too annoying now. Like, this vest streak is kind of like a double-edged sword. I mean, yeah, it's a blessing because you're getting all this support, but the quality's dropping because it's just annoying to hear these idiots talking about it constantly. We don't want to hear that.
That's exactly the point with that, Phil. Every time you're begging for support, like in the past few days with Tears of the Kingdom, you were making the $150 mark. You were hitting it every single time, and you were threatening to get rid of it if there was no support. So, Phil, why don't you learn from what you just said?
So eventually the vest streak ended. And
it ended. Jesus wept.
And after that, things tapered off. You know, I still get great support, all right? But it's not a regular thing that we're hitting goals. Now, by the way, since then, we've even instituted different changes. You know, I left Twitch. I lost a lot of income when I left Twitch. I came over here to YouTube, and we actually adjusted the goals. Now we have 3 tiers of goals: a $50 goal, a $100 goal, and a $150 goal. It's gunner glasses at 50, a hat of your choice at 100, and a vest of your choice at 150.
You know, he says this we thing, like he's talking about him and his viewers. I have no doubt that he tried to tell his wife this, and his wife got super bored with him. So he wants to be like, oh yeah, me and my wife talked about this, and we agreed that that was the right number. Although that is just pure fucking skepticism and just pure theory. I just think that that would be fucking hilarious, though. But still, back to the whole topic at hand. When you got kicked out of Twitch, you tried to make as money as best as you can. Best being in big fucking air quotes. You tried every single method, and most of them did not work. Granted, you did have some good days where you got money, but then you had bad days where you only make $2 and you bitched at everybody, even at the game. And that's the thing that everyone seems to notice. Everyone in the trash community notices that whenever you hit that goal and you make more money, you're happy as a pig in shit. But when you don't make that money, the game sucks, people suck, oh, I'm going to ban people left and right. It's always going to repeat itself.
Okay? So things are different now, years later. But
things are different now, quote unquote, the times have changed, but you have not.
Very rarely are we hitting these goals. And
rarely, huh? How much money have you made in the past 3 fucking days?
quite frankly, you know, I'm not harping on it. Overall, in a day, I do really well for a streamer of my size. I mean, ridiculous. I have some of the most supportive viewers on this planet, and
Correction. You have a lot of generous donors that will give you money. Not viewers, donors. The whales, as people like to call them.
I know that. I'm incredibly grateful for it. Okay.
No, you're not, because every time you hit that goal, the very fucking next day, you hold up your cup. Yep, your fucking cup, asking for more money, guys. I need more money. Oh, that $300, $400 I made yesterday, it was so generous, guys, but I need more. Please give me some more.
But then this week, all of a sudden, we started hitting the goals every stream, and I'll be honest.
Thanks, OIC.
It's a combination of regulars coming and doing their regular support, combined with someone named Jinx.
Thanks, OIC. I'm gonna keep calling you that.
Who just started showing up and contributing, not only with tips, but also gifting memberships to the channel.
Yeah, he would give you all that money because somehow, a little theory, they want this vest streak to come back. And honestly, I'm kind of believing that one too. Because every single time you've been hitting the vest streak every single stream, from the day stream to the night stream. It's quite sad.
And I'll be honest, I don't know who Jinx is.
It's OIC. Everybody knows it's OIC.
Jinx says that there's someone who's a longtime supporter. They said, I've been watching you since way back in the day. I appreciate all the content you put out, and now I can support your channel.
See, so that kind of almost gives him away a little bit, because OIC was in the past. He was there for about 2 years now, and now he's giving you more money. I wonder how much dick he had to suck to make that much money, or how many loans he had to take out to give you money. I'm curious about that.
Okay? And listen, I really appreciate that. However, I know someone like this, they're not going to last forever. They're not going to be here on every stream. They're not going to support every stream.
Yet you're constantly begging for money regardless, and you're looking to the left, hoping that he shows up.
But literally, 6 streams in a row, we have hit the goals.
Yeah, you made about $1,000, maybe a little bit more, because of Jinx.
All the goals. The gunner glasses, the hat, and the vest. So that's tremendous. And that has not happened. I don't think we've had a 6 stream streak like that. We haven't had that since... I can't even remember.
Since the fucking vest streak. You were just talking about it, motherfucker. You didn't have this until the vest streak happened. And every time you got those donations, your ego trip just went higher and higher and higher. Now you're at the very peak of that. Or not even close to the peak. Maybe you had to stop because, you know, you don't really get that much exercise. So maybe you're close to, I would say, like halfway there. But now, what's going to happen, and this is just a theory, he's not going to show up anymore. And you're going to start tumbling down that mountain. And it's going to hit you and it's going to crash and burn immensely.
The vest, I don't think it was the vest streak, because I think we have had...
Yes, it was.
6 days in a row where we hit goals, but it's like very rare. Even during the biggest releases, you know, Resident Evil 4 earlier this year.
Well, then again, people were playing that game.
Last year, even Elden Ring, I don't
People were playing the game.
think we were hitting 6 straight days where we were hitting all the goals like that. Vest.
It's like I said, people were playing the game.
So that's why people are saying, oh, it's the vest streak. The vest streak is back. Here's the thing.
Okay, so yeah, it's looking like the vest streak is back, like a lot of people are theorizing. But what bullshit are you going to spew out of your fucking mouth?
I don't want to make my content about that ever again. I learned from my mistake 3 years ago how it became all about talking about the vest streak and the support and the vest streak. I don't want it to be like that anymore.
You still talk about asking for support every single fucking time. God damn, you're essentially the Bernie Sanders meme that someone made. You're holding up the guns like, I am no longer asking for financial support. That's become you. Sorry, not sorry.
All right, that's why I'm not going to put vest streak down here on the leaderboard, and we're going to start counting. We're not going to do that. You guys want to count it. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, but then if someone brings it up in the chat, you're going to ban them anyway.
But I'm not going to sit here and make every single stream about the vest, the vest, the vest. Can we hit the vest goal, the vest? We're not doing that. Okay?
Yeah, it's every single time you're talking about, how much money am I going to make, guys? How much money am I going to make, guys? Oh, someone told me I'm begging too much. Oh, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. Oh, next day, I'm begging again.
So I'm just going to forewarn everyone, if people sit around and start doing this and start making it all about that and essentially derail the streams and make it that we can't concentrate on the gameplay and have good talk anymore, and instead it's about vest, 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 you're not going to be here.
I thought the vest was supposed to be a symbol against the detractors, Phil. You know, something positive to use. So if they're going to bring up the vest as something positive, you're kicking them out? Huh. I feel like my brain... Oh, there it is. Yep, there's the last of the brain cells.
You're going to be gone. Just like everyone else causing drama, just like everyone else who derails my streams, it's not allowed. Because that's what it is. That's exactly what it's called, derailing. That's what it was 3 years ago. People coming to the streams, they didn't care what game I was playing. They didn't care what we were talking about. They literally came in here to talk about money.
Just like you do now. Just what you did in the past, you're still doing that. And back then, there was no rule talking about the vest, or bringing up the vest, or derailing due to the vest. Now you're putting down your gouty hoof, saying that, oh, if you talk about it now, banned now. Look at it. Look at the rules of Philip J. Burnell, or whatever the fuck your middle name is. Look at these fucking rules. Now that's a new rule. They don't see it. And then he just carves in stone really quick, like with crayon. No vests allowed.
To make it look like that's all I care about.
Which it is.
That's not the case. I'm putting out meaningful content for my audience first, and if I get support or make a living doing it, that goes hand in hand with putting out good content people like.
Motherfucker, you never make good content. Your content is usually toxic and negative towards your audience. And every single time you made money, all of a sudden your snorty little cheeks light up and your fucking eyes are filled with fucking Hogans in your eyes. And it's just sad though. Because most streamers don't ask about money. They don't talk about it because that's not important. Anything that they're going on their background, like anything that's behind the scenes on their channels or their lives, nobody cares about it. They don't bring up money because it's not their fans' concern. You have to make it their concern. Even you said tips are mandatory.
But that's kind of the icing on the cake. Primary focused. The number one thing I'm focused on is having a good time with you and making good content for you.
Well, that was a load of shit.
So after he implemented a new rule about no vest talk allowed in his chat, another dent decided to ask a question about the Side Scrollers podcast, even though he gave him money just to ask that question. This whole thing with the rant behind it was just too stupid. All it was just Phil complaining over and over and over that the Side Scrollers podcast slammed him, they fucking ruined his whole reputation the very next day, and that they didn't want anything to do with him. Essentially gave them the middle finger and told him to go fuck off somewhere else. All the while, he's saying that he had all the evidence to prove his innocence with the WWE Champions account, but it was just the same regurgitated bullshit over and over and over, saying that, oh, he bought another account, he sold the account to get a new one, things that he's not very smart enough to actually do on his own. He loved to talk about it so much that he's like, oh, every 2 months I have to regurgitate this information over and over and over again. Paraphrasing, I know. But after all that drama talk that he actually said that he doesn't want to talk about, he went on to play video games. What he tends to do every single time he does his shitty little podcast. And it turned out great. Until someone asked him a question about him rushing through video games. Oh, great.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Hey, it's my favorite show. Let that banger of an intro play.
Snort, snort, snort.
Yeah.
Snort, snort.
Yeah. Serotonin.
Ronnie Blaze, what in the hell
Fuck me. He actually said something. God damn it.
are you talking about? He's like, oh, it sounds like you're starting to get jaded by video games. You don't like them anymore. You're rushing through.
Okay, I'm actually going to read the question out. I know people can see it on the screen, but I think this question is great to read. He just said, starting to seem like you're getting a bit jaded by video games. It's almost like you're falling out of love for games, to be honest. It's beginning to look like the plan is rush, 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 beat it next. That's essentially what he is, though. And Ronnie's actually correct on that. The whole thing with Phil, though, he doesn't have any love for video games anymore. He has no passion to keep playing them. Instead, he just wants to play them as much as he can, but if the next hot release comes around, he'll either put it in the back burner, forget about it, or he'll just make that into a secondary stream where nobody gives a shit. That's essentially what he does every single time. He even said that, oh, next month, I gotta get all these games finished for next month, because that's when Street Fighter 6 comes around. Ronnie is correct about that, Phil, but you're gonna make a big fucking rant about it.
Are you not watching me play the game? Do you not see the problems I'm having? And I'm not making it up.
Yes, you are. Every time you make an excuse about a video game, you're making it up. Because everyone else that is watching you play the game, they're saying that it looks fine. Unless you have the dents in your chat that are falling under your pignosis, they'll agree with you. Just to stroke that ego of yours.
The game is bad. The frame rate's bad. It's full of bugs. I still am playing it. I'm still trying to enjoy it as much as I can, but what should I ignore the problems and act like it's a perfect game? Like, dude, come on.
There's nothing wrong with pointing out a problem or two in a fucking video game. The problem is that you're bringing up these problems that are completely fucking imaginary. Nobody has problems with it right now, but you want to just hype that up or just pretty much use that as your excuse. Every time you're dying at an enemy, lag. Oh, I'm dying to this boss a lot. Oh, frame rate's dropped. Oh, I can't kill or jump. Oh, input delay. You see, it's all just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit with you. Also, who told him to wear the fucking Nazi hat?
Wait, what on earth are you saying right now?
He's saying exactly what he's meant to say, which is you don't love video games as much as you used to back in the day. That's the only reason why I will say that Pastville was a little bit more tolerable than fucking now. Pastville actually liked the games that he played. He didn't really give a shit about the fucking side content. He didn't milk the games for what they were worth. He just played the games, moved on. Meanwhile, you're trying to explore every nook and cranny of a game, even though you don't really do that a lot. Now you're implementing it. And nobody really cares about that anymore. If they want to do it themselves, they can do it themselves. But you're just like, hey, look, guys, look at my surroundings. Oh, I'm dead? What?
I mean, you gotta have your eyes closed to not see the problems, right?
Yeah, he looked at his chats and was like, oh, is my pignosis working? Hang on. Is it working, guys? And at that point, he started saying that it was his quote-unquote job as a streamer, a gamer, and as a commentator to point out all these flaws that are in video games. Phil, you're not any of those. You don't care about the games that you talked about or play. You don't really commentate because most of it's dead air, except for whenever you decide to go Muppet mode, whenever you get a shitload of money as well. And also, you're not really much of a streamer, though, because at least a streamer could keep their audience entertained. But he tried to implement the reasons why Jedi Survivor was a terrible game when it came to its frame rate. He said that he had to point it out because he's honest. You know, if he kept saying honest way too much and I got $1, I'd be fucking rich right now.
It seems, Bronny, it seems more to me like you're just not liking the content recently. But I don't know if that's necessarily representative of me or you.
Really? You're really gonna fucking insult the guy? Like, Phil, he's asking a legit question, and he's also saying it's a truthful comment. It's true. But you want to look at it like, oh, maybe you don't like it. You don't like what I'm putting out. You don't like video games. You're projecting your fucking hatred of games onto me. I don't hate video games. And then you die. This game fucking sucks!
So Moxer says, you're definitely right for what I've seen. They prioritize PlayStation over Xbox. I've had none of these bugs or crashes that I've had at all. Wow.
I've heard quite the opposite. I heard that they prioritize Xbox a little bit more than PlayStation 5. But then again, different strokes for different folks.
None. Ronnie, again, he says, sue me for being honest. Ronnie, you're...
Yeah, please, sue him for being honest. He's actually being honest with you, but you're like, no, I don't like that.
Suing me for being honest. I'm a commentator. It's my job to...
Wait, hold on. I'm going to go back a little bit. I kind of overtalked it. Hang on.
...that I had it all. Wow. None.
All right, here we go.
Ronnie, again, he says, sue me for being honest. Ronnie, you're suing me for being honest.
How is he suing you for being honest? You're never honest with the games that you play, Phil. Every time you're like, I really enjoyed the game, guys. I really enjoy it. And then meanwhile, they actually see you playing the game. You're not having a good time. You have no love for it. You're just trying to rush as much as you can. Even though you say you don't do that anymore, it's quite imminent and obvious that you do so.
I'm a commentator. It's my job to speak on what I'm seeing and experiencing in a game. That's the whole point.
You're not a commentator. Keemstar commenting over the fucking Boogie and Wings fight was a better commentator over you. Even the guy that was one of the British announcers that said Fayetteville wrong. Even he was a better commentator.
Oh, being a streamer, no? Right?
No, being a streamer is you performing on this stage and people are finding you entertaining. But you're not being entertaining, though. When you're on the stage, though, you think that you're being funny and you're being a good commentator. You think that you're being a good performer. You're not. And slowly but surely, that fucking cane is going to come pull you away, Phil.
I mean, unless you want me to shill products all day, because I can do that, too. That's what a lot of people do, but I don't do that.
Yeah, the only times I've ever seen people shill out a product is if they have advertisement in videos, which I get, though. If you are popular enough, there's nothing wrong with shilling out a product, but at least some of them are actually nice enough to say, hey, if you don't want to see this ad, skip ahead. But you seem to think that all these streamers out there, they have big corporate backing, they have all these people that are doing sponsorship deals, when in reality, not everybody has that opportunity, Phil. And if they do, they should count their fucking lucky stars. Same with you, but you can't take it, though, because you're a crowd-funded individual.
So it's my job to give you an idea of what the game is going on. You're telling me, oh, that's all negative. It's not all negative.
Yes, it's all fucking negative. I've never heard any fucking positivity from your fucking streams about video games. Like, at all. Instead, it's always, oh, the frame rate drops. Oh, this game sucks because of frame rate. This game sucks because of lag. This game sucks for this, and this. You'll provide XYZ of why this game sucks, but you can never provide an ABC of how it's positive.
But I'm being honest. And now you're actually suing me for being honest. And now I say, well, why are you being like that? Why are you not okay with me being honest? And now you want, that's not right for me to criticize you?
Also, I think the guy was fucking joking when he said sue me, because that's actually a fucking expression. If someone says something and they say sue me, it's another way of saying whatever. But really? And you're criticizing this person. No, you're projecting your fucking disdain for video games onto this person. I think the guy that called you out, it's actually being truthful to you. And he actually doesn't like what he's seeing. And you don't like that.
So you can criticize me, but I can't criticize you back.
But then again, Phil, you can never take criticism with anything. If someone gives you like a little tiny bit of criticism, you immediately like blow up and you go, oh, no, you're providing drama. Oh my God, you're talking shit about me. Where's my ban button?
It's interesting. I don't know what else to say, man. I can't please everyone, I guess, and you're one of the people I'm not pleasing. Oh my God.
Yeah, and he's a fan of yours and he's not happy for what he sees. I hope he gets a refund.
Dude, that's even worse. Look at that frame rate. That is definitely around 25 to 20 frames per second right there.
How in the fuck do you know that a game is dropping to 25, 27 frames per second?
Oh, look at that chop. Modern gaming. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, but I probably just upset Spoon. Okay.
Great, so you're essentially attacking this person. Shows how great you are. Someone says one little thing about you, and you immediately make it turn into a big fucking thing. Oh, I hope I offended him. I really hope I offended him. Yeah, and I knew for a fact, as soon as you're going to turn to the left, you're going to see if your pignosis works, or if Ronnie was going to get mad at you.
I criticized the game again. Sorry about that, everybody.
He didn't say that you were criticizing the game, Phil. He said that you don't have a love for games anymore. That's all that he said. And you're being completely jaded with them. And you want to rush to get to the next one. That's all he said. Never said anything about criticizing it.
Yeah, Ronnie, don't listen to people. Just relax. If I have an issue with you, I'll let you know. You don't have to listen to anyone else. Don't let anyone else give you shit.
You just had an issue with him. Oh, he said that I don't love video games anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm a streamer. I'm a commentator. Oh my god, you're turning into the Good Doctor meme, where you're like, I am a streamer, I am a commentator, and you just hold up your fucking controller like, I'm a gamer! Oh, I can provide my own entertainment with this, holy shit.
Tell them to shove it up their butts. That's what I do.
You do it all the fucking time to everybody, even the ones that don't fucking deserve it. Jesus. And also, why do you like shoving things up your butt, Phil? Is there something you don't want to tell us? Oh, better look, see, my pignosis is working.
See, like Green Goblin right now. In fact, enjoy Green Goblin. Enjoy this big time out for harassing someone in chat. Enjoy.
You just harassed somebody on stream. So why are you punishing someone else? I'm gonna project my own fucking. Oh, I should be banned. Oh no, you're getting timed. Oh my god.
Enjoy. See how you like 10 minutes away. Stupid idiot.
But yeah, in that 10 minutes, that guy's probably gonna vamoose out of there.
Here we go.
Go. I got the drip. Go.
Oh, I need this.
I got the drip. Go. I got the drip. Go. I got the drip. Go. I got the drip. Go.
Yeah.
I got the drip.
It's
Go.
like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? How about...
I'm sorry. I love this outro so much. The song entirely is great. I needed that serotonin hit. So, after he did Jedi Survivor, he went on to play Oblivion, which, oh my god, like, the whole thing about him attacking another member of his own chat, it's really baffling to me that he would do shit like that. But, you know how he said that he doesn't want people to talk about the vest streak? Well, he ended up talking about the vest streak.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Hey, it's a double feature.
Snort, snort, snort. Tell you. Drip. Snort,
Yeah,
snort.
that serotonin hit.
Let's save again. Let's do some shout-outs.
Yeah, I gotta save again, guys. I gotta read out your stupid comments. I mean, I gotta shout out my fans, you guys.
Okay. I received a $5 tip.
Meaningful content.
From Ashton, saying, I never played this DLC back in the day. Kind of glad that I didn't. Thank you for suffering through it. It is, I think, the definition of a slog, no? Every dungeon is a repetitive mess. They all look exactly the same. It's the same enemies that are boring as shit over and over. There's no way you would ever want to fight them all.
Then why are you playing this game? Then again, who asked him to play Oblivion? Who asked him to play it?
It would be so boring. Like, I do feel like that this is, sadly, not a very good DLC, in my opinion. I do think that it is kind of bad.
Is it worse than the Cuphead DLC?
All right, and I received a $24 tip from Jinx. He says,
Thanks, Wales.
I love this playthrough so far. Seems like this DLC is dragging on. Can't wait to get back to the main story and vest hype. Well, we have hit the tier 1 tips goal for tonight with this $24 tip from Jinx.
Yeah, I love how it's like, oh yeah, don't talk bad about Jinx. Don't talk bad about him. He's my pay pig. He's just fucking giving me money so I can dress up for him. I'm his little YouTube whore.
All right. So with that, we're going to be at 55. That means it's Gunner Glass's time, right?
Whoa.
So
isn't this like great commentary, you guys? Isn't this like a great fucking stream? How he wants money all the goddamn time. Also, he needs $100 double dollars. When the fuck did this turn into Trigon?
Tier 1 achieved. And we are halfway through our stream tonight, guys. So, let's get the Gunner Glasses on. Thank you, Jinx, for the generous tip.
Yeah, thank you, Whale.
And thanks to everyone else, of course, as well, who is supporting tonight.
Oh, yeah, I love how he immediately went to, thank you, Jinx, for giving me all this money. Oh, but thank you, everyone else that contributed barely anything.
I appreciate all contributions. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, but you're never fucking grateful for any of them. Instead, you go blow it all on WWE Champions and come right back and ask for more.
All right, let's split the part.
Oh, yay, you want to split the part here. Woo.
And then we'll continue on, see if we can get out of this mess. I have 2 more items I still need to find in this dungeon. And I have limited to no healing, so this will be interesting. Let's see how this goes, I guess.
Yeah, that's the problem with you. You never seem to prepare for anything.
All right, here we go. Okay, guys, so I'm splitting the part. And I want to say thanks. You've been a great audience for the first half. I apologize for the idiotic trolls coming in here and derailing the chat. Sorry.
Even though you derailed the whole fucking chat with the fucking argument about how, oh yeah, oh, you're suing me for being honest about games. That was so stupid.
Sorry about that. You know, I'm doing my best to try to handle it. If you want to help out the stream tonight, there's a million ways you can do it. You can become a member. You can gift a membership to somebody else. You could simply like the stream. We're at 76 likes. At 100 likes, we do a celebratory bubble blow.
You know, he has to whore himself out and constantly beg for the money, guys. Oh, but he never begs.
You could do a cheer. Excuse me.
You know, living in the days of glory on Twitch, which will never happen again.
Super chat or super sticker. Those are both great. Or you can tip. If you want to see the streak continue, we have had 7 straight streams so far where we've had both a hat and a vest. Please tip.
So, do you want people to talk about the vest streak, or do you not want people to talk about the vest streak? Do you want to bring it up and relive your past glories, or do you want to live for the present? Because all you are acting right now is Al Bundy with the whole, oh yeah, I used to wear that vest all the time, and now I want that to return. I want my glory days back. Phil, that will never fucking happen.
The sooner you tip, the better, because the earlier that we hit these goals in the next hour, you can poll and vote on what you want. We only have an hour left, so if we don't hit these quickly, there won't be time for polls, and I'm just going to have to grab something out of the closet fast if we happen to hit these goals.
You hear that, Jinx or RIC? Better open up your fucking wallet!
Okay. So thank you in advance to anyone who contributes, and now let's continue.
Yep, now he's going to go right back to the video.
Okay, guys, so we're about to continue on.
And yeah, I don't really care about his Oblivion stream, but I care about this, though.
Here, go. I got the drip, 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 go.
It's such a good song. I wish I could actually put this on Spotify, but I know I can't. It's not my creation, but I would blare this in my fucking car if I had to. Going to order some food in that place. People would be looking at me so confused. For a man that always wants more money every single time, he always likes to relive his past glories back on Twitch with the whole vest streak. But yet, it annoys him due to the fact that people would always talk about the vest, and he will always constantly blame detractors or trolls for it. Phil, a lot of people were wanting that vest back in the day because you made it into like a symbol, or tried to make it into a symbol. When in reality, it was just you saying that, hey, fuck you guys, I can make more money than you, while holding your middle fingers up in the air, close to the sky, blaming whatever invisible entity is causing you to not get your money. As well as the whole drama talk, I think it's really fucking stupid how you can call out someone in your own chat that said one little opinion about you, and you blew it up into like a big fucking controversy, even though it's not really a controversy. As well as him wanting the vest streak to return though, even though he said that don't talk about the vest streak, but yet it won't stop him from talking about the vest streak, because he wants that money. He doesn't care about anything else, doesn't care about the games or his audience. He just wants everyone to open up their wallets and have it seeped right into his account. That way, he can pull on some more Hogans and then cry wolf about needing money the very next day.